my name is Lakeisha. I'm a former engineering manager turned day trader, also a 12-year investor and Yale MBA. And today we're gonna talk about how to enable Robinhood options trading on your phone and desktop. So before we get into that, Robinhood options is super easy to use. It is definitely one of the easiest interfaces I've ever used when it comes to investing in general. And if you want to go ahead and join Robinhood but haven't yet, go ahead and check the description box below, because with that link, you'll be able to not only set up a Robinhood account, but have the opportunity to get a free Robinhood stock valued up to $500. And if you're new here, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this channel, so that way you'll be notified every time I post new content like this. So options trading is essentially, it's a derivative of stocks. It allows you to make money off of stocks that you don't own. So you may have seen a lot of options trading videos, and that's one of the reasons why it's so popular. So I just recently got into options trading earlier this year, still learning new things about options, but I've been an experienced investor for many, many years. So when it comes to enabling this on Robinhood, before you even get started, they're going to ask you a few questions. And basically, they're gonna ask you these questions because they want you to know exactly what you're doing because of the risky nature of options trading. You have the potential to lose so much money, but on the flip side, you also have the potential to gain a lot of money as well, which is why it is very, very popular. And they also want to make sure that you have enough money to fall back on just in case things don't go in your favor. Now, this isn't something that Robinhood themselves are just putting up just for the sake of putting it up. It's actually a legal requirement, especially here in the United States. So they just want to make sure that they're protected and you know exactly what you're getting into when it comes to options trading. And the cool thing that I love about Robinhood as well is that there are no fees to trade options. And if you use some other platforms like TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim, or just their platform in general and many others, you may be charged several fees in order to options trade. So that is pretty much why I opened up this Robinhood account in the first place, to options trade. I don't have a whole lot of money into it, but my goal is to build it up so that way I could do a lot more stuff with it in the future. So the questions will be something like, do you work for a financial institution or something like that? Because I know that, you know, if you're working in, say, consulting and you have a client that is in the financial services industry, there may be limitations on you even investing in these companies. And you definitely don't want to be caught investing in these companies if you don't have the right to do so, especially depending on your job. So you definitely want to be able to answer that question truthfully. And then two, they're going to ask you other questions about your investment objectives. So it'll be something like, you know, what is your goal? Are you looking for passive income or, you know, long-term growth or something like that? So it'll be a question on that. And then they're going to ask you about your investment knowledge and experience. So pretty much they don't want newbies trading options because it's so complex, and in my opinion, for no reason, but it's very complex and they don't want new investors losing all of their money. The next thing they're going to ask you is your financial data. So pretty much, what is your employment income? What's your employment status? What is your net worth? So just be sure to answer all of those questions truthfully. And I know, you know, some of you, may bump it up a little bit when it comes to the income, do whatever you do. But basically, those are some of the questions that they're going to ask you when it comes to options trading. And there are multiple levels when it comes to options trading. So there's a level 2 and a level 3. So on my account, you'll see here shortly, I've been approved for level 3 options trading. And to get level 2, basically you'll be able to do covered calls, long puts, and short puts. So in a nutshell, you'll be able to make money when the stock goes up, make money when the stock goes down, depending on whatever you set up for your options contracts. So for level 3 options, you'll be able to do some more advanced things like different spreads, iron condors, and stuff like that. So we won't talk about what those things are in this video, but I do like this level of options because I really like doing put credit spreads when it comes to doing some options, just because it gives me a little bit more protection on the downside when it comes to investing in options. So if you want to enable it on mobile, this is how you do it. So let's go ahead to Robinhood And if you click on this little person icon at the bottom of the screen, then it'll pull up this. And you have to click these 3 bars right here to go to investing. Click on that. And I already have options trading here, but it'll be down here. It'll be next to this dividend reinvestment. Now I do have to enable this, but I'll do so later. But anyway, when you go ahead and it'll say enable options investing, and then you'll click on that. And then it'll take you to the list of questions that I talked about before. And then depending on how you answer, like I said, basically they just want you to be an advanced investor and know what you're doing. So basically the fact that I had over 3 years of investing experience, I got approved for level 3 trading. So that is essentially how you do it. And then also another thing to note, when you're actually approved for day trading, or at least not day trading, when you're approved for options trading, they do have this day trading protection on here. So as you can see, I already got 2 trades on here, and I could get 1 more, but if I need any more than that, then I would have to deposit $25,000 into this account in order to day trade. So I can't do it on this Robinhood account, but I do have other accounts that I do have more than 25,000 on, so that way I could day trade on those accounts. So that's how you do it on mobile. So if we go over to the computer, then this is just the regular Robinhood platform. As you can see, here's my money. I lost 20 bucks today doing options trading. It's not a bad. 1 went up a little bit and then 1 went down a little bit more. So it balanced out to about $20. But anyway, if you go ahead over to account and then go to investing, then here, if you scroll down, you may see another box next to this dividend reinvestment. Once again, that says enable options trading. You may see something that says you can turn it on in settings. And then if you hit that button, then it'll take you to those questions that I talked about before. But if you don't, you could always go up to settings and then off to the side, hit investing. And then you may see this right here where I have options trading enabled. Yours will say something like enable options trading, just like it does for this dividend reinvestment. And then once you click the button, it's gonna go ahead and take you to those questions that I talked about. So that way you'll be approved for either level 2 investing for options or level 3. So ideally you want 3. So that is pretty much it when it comes to enabling options on Robinhood, both mobile and desktop. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and give this video a like. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that way you'll be notified every time I post a new video. See you next time.